Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night, and we are live and, in effect, just a little bit early here. We're going to catch up on some comments, say hello to you guys. There was some people who have not made hard commitments to call me back. Scammers, that is, so we're not holding our breath. Actually, we might hold our breath for a little bit, just for the fun of it, but that's the only reason why we would hold our breath. Glad you guys are here. We got JM Unleashed is with us tonight. Tony Erickson, Silver Surfer Chick, Matthew Crustlife, and Wasilla Stacker coming to us from the cold, chilly Alaska. Yes, indeed. As we start here, we had an exciting day in the silver markets. I posted a video about it. It was very interesting. It also showed some silver you have never seen before, believe it or not. Yes, indeed. All right, so with that, let's get to see what Mark Razor has to say. Razor Ready says this, think we will see a drop in silver tomorrow. The port strike is over in the East Coast and the Gulf Coast. One would think that would be the case, and it actually did fall today. That was yesterday when he made that comment. And then, boom, shalaka. Something pretty amazing happened with silver, for sure. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here. Trent Schaefer is here. Sign up, Tony Erickson. We got the nickel stacking is with us tonight. Good crowd. We're a little bit early, but glad you guys are here with us. The Big Cheese says Russia is not the problem in the Middle East. It's USA that's got dozens of military bases all over. That's a problem. Well, Russia's got a lot of military bases and stuff as well, and they've got them in Syria big time, and that was the issue there. But there's some good reasons, other reasons not so good. While we have military assets around the world, you just have to pick and choose which ones legit or not. All right. And they don't go in order a lot of times, but this is the video. Did you see what just happened to silver today? Video. Nestor Rowland, 95.97 of a preferred stay down so I can stack more. I hear you, brother. Yep. I know what you mean. But, it gives us some validation when silver climbs like this. And today was a very special day in the silver market. To find out, watch this video. You'll see what I mean. Wasilla Stacker says the wild market is what makes stacking so much fun compared to saving money in the bank. It sure does. Yeah, it is a wild market indeed, and you can take advantage of that wildness of the volatility and buying the dips for sure. And by the way, good to see Cybercurrent Twitcher is here. Green Mountain is here. Canadian A is here. Welcome, Canadian A. How's it going? And I had a very fine Friday morning with JT Coin Rings. JT Coin Rings, you got to check out his channel. Thank you, JT, for popping in tonight. This is a great member of the community, JT, and he has, thank you for the super chat, by the way, but he makes coins rings, and he shows you exactly how he did it in this morning's live stream. He's probably done others. He's done other live streams as well and discusses a wide variety of topics, but he is very talented, and actually he has not been doing it very long, but he's got some great equipment and good stuff over there over at JT Coin Rings. And Tom Larson was there. Oh, must have missed you, Tom. Sorry I missed you to say hello. But yes, so check out JT Coin Rings channel. And he does sell some of his rings as well. Does a great job. And he's just a great guy, man. We love JT. Thank you, brother. Good to see you. All right. And let's see. And Big J is here. Well, good to see Big J. And let's see. Very good. Let's get to the next one. Here, this comment from Big Dog 29 says, "Holy shiitake! I can't believe what I just witnessed on my 65-inch OLED TV. Wow, it's a thing of beauty. Those IGR 10-ounce bars totally filling up my screen. Awesome, my friend. I'm glad it worked out. I should have done it in 4K. Sorry about that. The shininess and luster is mesmerizing. Can you tell I love shiny stuff? I paused the video numerous times only to marvel at the shiny bullion. That's what I try to do. I try to show some cool silver pieces, gold, precious metals, other objects as well in the videos to kind of keep you engaged. I don't do a lot of editing in my videos, and so I got to try to make up for it with the content and what I show like literally in the videos. So thank you so much. Very good. Pete Clark, welcome. Good to see you. And let's see. A lot of good folks here tonight with us. Let's see. All right. I'll start bringing away our coffee here. And so I paused the video numerous times to marvel at the shiny bullion. But what sent me over the moon was that I never saw any fiat paper display. Not at all. I didn't show any paper, only in the thumbnail. I know, my night is complete. I know some people complain when I show that dollar bill, but you have to have some reference. Very good. All right. We might do a fortune. Well, I didn't advertise it in the thing because I'm gonna have to leave a little earlier tonight. But we will get to it. I don't have many fortune cookies left, Adam, but we will try to get to that maybe next Friday because it is Fortune Friday, so we have to wait another week. But good to see you. All right, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker are here. Good to see you. And let's march on to this Bad Moon Rising. A comment here. This is what Bad Moon Rising says. Silver, if you look at the 7-to-1 ratio, which is when it's taken out of the ground, should really be about $1,000 an ounce. Well, you're conflating two different things. The mining ratio has absolutely nothing to do with the where the price should be, where the gold to silver price ratio. They're mutually exclusive. They're unrelated in any manner, shape, or form. I trust you. It is at a 7-to-1 ratio. It's actually between 7 and 8 between 7 and 9 to 1. But don't sell unless it's at a fair price. Remember, gold is far below where it should be when you're calculating the 7-to-1. Well, again, you should never use those to try to justify where silver price should be. There is no relation whatsoever. And because by that nature, platinum should be 15 times rarer than gold, or more expensive than gold. And that's just not the way the markets work. Hey, John Bannon is here. Good to see you. Forbidden Planet. We've got a lot of good folks. Paul Sargent, Deja Vu, Niels Han Dynasty. Good to see you. And we've got this from the Yuha. Says this on this video here about what silver just did today. The people who started Zionism are the problem, but somehow they never get in trouble. No matter who we vote for, no matter who wins, no changes will be evident. I think we need to wait 4 to 6 years for improvement. Well, I disagree with both those statements, but I'll start with the political one. Voting matters. There's a huge difference between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Massive difference between the two. And you can see the effects of one administration to another administration. What Donald Trump did in those 4 years and what Kamala Harris did in the 4 years that her and Joe Biden were in power should give you a pretty good insight if we're paying any attention at all. Democrats and Republicans will put more effort into fighting each other and little towards helping us. True to a point, and I will say this, that Republicans are bad about adding to the deficit and spending as well too, but still you should vote. Because especially this time, if some of what they're saying then is going to be happening, especially if we can get some accountability and some audits of the actual government agencies themselves. Gold will be the best option, probably silver too. Silver is used in military. We will not see a nuclear war. This will mostly be solved by 2030. 2030 is amazing. It's something that you mentioned that year, because that's probably when the CBDC may come online. DD Prepper, I made a Costco run today. They had no toilet paper, no water, no silver, no gold. They were all out of the good stuff. Yes, more people are doing it. Of course, then that strike kind of averted. But you're right. Mark B is here. Good to see you. Welcome. Tony Erickson still with us. Good to see you. And let's see here. Good to see Little 10 is with us as well tonight. VL debate. Buddy said he was best friend school shoot. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was a very cordial debate. It's the only word I can. Almost, and in some ways, almost too cordial. But it was good. And I think Vance did well. And Waltz, they didn't go at each other's throats, so that was nice. But still, a lot of policy differences. Big time policy difference. All right, Brian O'Neill, that's good to hear, brother. Your vote is very valuable up there in the great state of Michigan. Very valuable. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see what we've got here. Adam Jam says, the elephant in the room is the dock worker strikes. This will push up prices as well. And it's been abated for now. They are on hold, renegotiating for January of 2025. But so that crisis is averted for the moment. Steve LaPointe is here. Good to see you. Let's get into Carrie Taryn's comment. My brother and I just discussing gold and silver, which silver to buy in the near future. I'm inclined to buy more silver if it dips. I think he's leaning more towards gold, but if gold is almost maxed out, it could be disastrous. If our history is the deciding factor, if he buys gold, it will crash in price right after. I think silver will keep going up at its present pace. Yeah, I know, I hear you. And it's just it. Gold is one of those metals. It's keep going up and up and up and up. And sooner or later, something's got to give in the gold market. I don't know when that's going to be. Like I said, it could go to 3,000 before it happens. But let's pause for a moment, because this is what I want to talk about and what I mentioned in my video. If you've not seen my video, even though I'm talking about here, it's still worth checking out because of the dynamics of what's going on in the silver market. I go into some detail about it, which I've not done before in this way. But look at this. Gold fell, platinum fell, silver up, platinum up. It's Christmas time, and look at this number right here. It reached $33. That's right, $33 per ounce. Wow, something else. We've not seen that in a long time with silver. I thought I'd point that out to you guys. VK Travelog, I hope gold and silver pulls back. The lower the better. Yep, if you're a buyer, that's what you want, for sure. I understand. All right, let's see here. We've got Steve C. chimes in on this and says the following, and I quote, Bank of America sucks. I had an account in the mid-2000s. After getting paid, I checked my balance, and it was 187 overdrawn. I went to my local branch, and they said my card was physically swiped somewhere in China. I forget the name now. It was impossible for me to have swiped the card, seeing as it was 6 hours ago, paid overdraft, and went to a credit union. No help at all, or just pay your overdraft fee. Still mad about that. Yep, they've been bad news for a long time. I've never dealt with them as far as banking, but I've heard bad things about what they do about helping illegals and the like. But for Americans, what treatment you receive, you get. Horrible institution. Would never ever bank with Bank of America. Would never ever do it. A credit union is probably the best way to go for sure. And Brian McDaniel is here. Good to see James Sky. And Gold Chick says Bank of America will build a Fed Never kiosk in the DC Mall. Fiat can be exchanged for generic chocolate suckers. Exactly right. That's what they'll do. You got it. Marty Jones, I stacked at 40% because I can get them at melt value. I can sell them at Craigslist for melt if I need to. I can also use them for barter like an SHTF. I don't think they're going to be nearly as effective, though. There's a reason why you can get them at melt value, because most local coin shops just want to get rid of that stuff. And again, I appreciate you watching the video, but pay attention to what I said again about why 40% is not the best for stacking. And think about it too. The amount of space they take up. They take up the exact same amount of space as a 90% silver half dollar. So think about that too. All right. And space is important. Time is money, but I think space is money too. Size 9 is here. Crusty White Bread is here with us. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Junior 67 chimes in with this. I'll get excited when the gold and silver ratio goes past 60. 40 would be better, but I'll take the latter. Well, you're going to be waiting a long time for it to go beyond 60 or lower than 60. I'd be happy if it falls into the 75 range. But anyways, all right. Let's see here. Next comment from D Glass. Appreciate D Glass chiming in on this video about what happened with Bank of America. This is a big deal. Says this: Bank of America has been defrauding Americans for years now. Do all of your banking at credit unions. Who else is riding the silver train to November 5th? Hi-ho silver away. Indeed, D Glass, excellent advice. You are right. Silver Days XRP is with us tonight. Welcome. Good to see you. And Max Maga Energy is here as well. Appreciate you guys joining us. Peruse through. LCS selling 90% basically a spot. I just picked up through and roll out. Found a few silver proofs quarters. Just way to go. That's awesome. Next 35 years, Canadian, I haven't thought that far advanced, but I think it's going to preserve your wealth. I feel pretty confident in saying that silver will preserve your wealth over the next 35 years. Ron Roberts says gold and silver will continue to go up. The dollar and U.S. are really in bad shape. You can only hide it for so long. All right. Yep, and that's just it. More on that tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss tomorrow's video, by the way. It is going to be a doozy. All right, here on the Bank of America video, what makes you think it's not a bank testing for the public reaction to being ripped off? Funny thing is, no one is suspicious of the big banks. Will automatically blame anyone else than the ones holding the money. With all the manipulation of criminal convictions already prosecuted, just saying, yep. But believe you me, blame will come quickly when it becomes even remotely obvious what's going on. And so they may be testing the waters for sure, and it may be one of those things where they want to see how long that will take to see what happens. Oh, nothing to worry about. It's just a glitch. We'll have it back online. They say that for a week and buys them a week at a time. Buckshot George says here on this video, excellent advice, Sal. Think of gold as your long gun, your 5.56, silver as your sidearm pistol, and cash as your scatter gun. There's a reason they call me Buckshot George. Keep enjoying your life. It's your true precious asset. Very well said. I like that analogy, Buckshot George. That's great. Awesome. Very good. All right. In 35 years, I'm going to be 35 years older than I am right now this year. I can bet and guarantee you that. That's for sure. All right. And we've got Bleach Monster says, remember the old saying, the fish rots from the head. That's right. I don't know if I think I have heard that saying, but I'm not sure exactly what it means. It seems like fish rot everywhere all at once. But I don't know. Maybe just me. I don't know. But what have you. Let's see here. And we have 21 puppies listening to us tonight. Big J's got them there. I've always wanted an audience of puppies, and now I've got one. 21 to be exact. Now I've reached the epitome of success with that. Cemetery Shop is here. Savage Lee, Mathidicus Abriticus, James Smith is with us here. All right. Is there anything a shotgun can't do? It cannot dry your dishes. That is one thing. I've tested that theory. It doesn't work. I even put just a bird shot in there. It didn't dry it. It just broke the dish. But it will not dry your dishes. I've tried it. In fact, I even went as far to try to wash dishes with it. That didn't help either. Let's see here. We have somebody who disagrees, and we always appreciate disagreement and respect it as long as it's respectfully given. So here is SHS 13, SH311. I have to disagree. You said that you think gold is already overvalued. That leads me to believe you think gold is going up in value rather than our currency losing value. Not necessarily. If I think gold is overvalued, that would make me think that it's going to go under price. And that's just my opinion, though. I don't know. Our currency is losing value. I don't know. And when you think about value, that means it's overpriced compared to the value that it is. And so maybe, I don't know really where that is. The market will have to figure that out in due course and time. I'm talking about in this current market that we could see, even though I may think it's close to the top or maybe even a little bit overvalued, it could still climb up to $3,000 before coming back down. And I mentioned some of the reasons why. But anyways, you mentioned the war and the Iranian proxies having been subdued. You make it sound like there's only Iran left. Syria has been occupied and under attack from Israel since 2011. I don't think so. Syria has not been, Israel has not had any contact with Syria, or much contact, other than maybe that's where some of the proxies that from Iran. Syria is a proxy for sure, and I know they've had some facilities that they put in Syria that Israel has attacked, but they've not actually done a whole lot there. Remember, they had a civil war that started in 2011. The FSA, the Free Syrian Army, and other factions with Bashir Assad and others were involved, and Israel played very little role, if at all. We still have people there. It's interesting that after the attack from Iran, Israel would attack an S-4 air defense system in Syria. It's very interesting if it happened. Of course, the sources of this information could maybe shed some light on it, if it's legit or not. No harm, Sal, but I don't trust anything mainstream media says about anything. And I understand that. I totally respect and I agree with you. How many fronts is Israel going to be able to fight on? Well, they say there's a total of 7 fronts that they have, and they are surrounded for sure. You're right. Seems like war in Ukraine is taking a break. The media don't want to talk about it. I think you're going to see the gold reach and go beyond $3,000. Yeah, and I mentioned in this video that it could go to $3,000, and adjusted for inflation, it'd be about $3,300 right now. It's not the metals going up; it's our currency that is going down, and that's true too. BRICS Plus will be the end for us unless we take them out. Yep. And so thank you. And I appreciate your thoughts and the way you presented yourself. And I appreciate that. I like being challenged, and especially in a respectful manner. So thank you so much. All right. Let's see here. We've got this from Savage Stacker, who's working hard. And this is what he says. I'm waiting for $33 silver. Well, you don't have to wait very long, Savage. It came literally maybe an hour or two after you posted your comment here. No secret, I'm trying to buy a house, and I want to do it with silver and gold just to say I did. Well, not directly with silver and gold, but as a savings account I will use as my down payment for the property. I sold 2 ounces of gold at $2,600, and now I'm waiting for the $33 silver to sell $150 for the other portion of the down payment. Quick note, in the silver I'm selling, I just purchased at $20 an ounce and will make a great return. I'm actually excited to see the markets move upwards. Just sucks that it has to take this turmoil and do it. Cheers to Al, Big 10-4. Thank you, brother, on 10-4. Good buddy, thank you. Well, it very briefly reached $31 today, or $33, but it could hit there again, Savage. This may come sooner than you think. Thank you, my friend. All right. Jeff Nelson, don't hesitate to buy gold, silver, and platinum before it becomes unobtainium. But do not let that fear drive your purchase. Because it's not going to be unobtainium anytime soon. But, you know, they keep going up, and I understand. Find the dips and stack accordingly. Very good. Slurp accordingly, too. We're going to slurp. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Let's get to this next comment. We've got Dennis Niemeyer on this morning's video about what Costco just began selling. Pretty crazy stuff, what's happening at Costco. Making news yet again. Great news. Thank you, Sal, for this information. Well, thank you, Dennis, and I appreciate you watching. Means a lot, for sure. Glad you guys are doing well here. All right, let's see here. Yeah, let's see here. And let's get to the next comment and see what folks are saying on this video from this morning about Costco selling a new metal and selling out. We have JM Unleashed makes a comment on this. Appreciate JM as always. And he says this is excellent news. Anything to raise awareness and get the general public thinking about diversifying into physical metal is providing a valuable service to the public. It would be shameful if they waited for platinum to run before offering it. Yes. Yep, I know. It's crazy. It's wild what's going on. All right, One Species is here. Good to see ya. Good crowd again. And thank you again to JT. Coins Rings, I think he's gone now, but he was our first and only super chatter tonight. Thank you, JT. And let's see. JC, Jason DK, says here, hoping the Platinum Council would be able to get some information as to the sales number Costco does for platinum. We would get to make some calculations to the added investment demand. Yeah, I don't know that they go that in depth. It would be nice if they did as well, but I don't know that they do that. Very good. All right, let's see here. Welcome, Jesus is King. Good to see you. And let's see. And well done, Mark B. Yep. There's a lot of people in need by the hurricane. I just heard today that Dolly Parton is donating $1 million. Silver Drill Pickle, good to see you, SDP. And if you're interested in donating, there's two organizations that I have a lot of respect for, Mercury One and Samaritan's Purse. Mercury One, 100% of the proceeds will go to the victims. Cemetery Shop says, this is a great test bed for how much demand for platinum can increase just from Costco. Yes, indeed. It will be fascinating. I don't know how many they had or how many they sold. Maybe they'll tell us. I'm not sure. Alan Gold, who provided the impetus for this story, says, I have been inappropriately explored. I will be calling Gloria Allred. Oh my goodness gracious. Call Gloria. We'll have Alan Gold give a press statement in tears for us. Oh man, it's the Me Too movement for Alan Gold. My goodness gracious. All right. Very good. Let's see. Now we've got Dee Prepper chiming in here on this video. We appreciate Dee Prepper, always frequenting the channel, watching, commenting, and liking, and I appreciate that very much. Those mean a big deal to me, because the algorithm is not pushing me outside of this audience, and even though, there's it's something, but thank you, Dee Prepper. I guarantee it's sold out. Went to Costco yesterday. No toilet paper, no water, no silver, no gold, no platinum. So he's got ahead of the LCS for that. Very good. Yeah. Atomic Rooster is playing with his gold while watching the stream. I actually have a little platinum. I got a platinum maple that I play with while I do this stream. But that's good if you can mess with your platinum, your gold there while we're watching. Dixon Hills is here. Carrie Tarrant is here. Good to see you guys. And Count Derpula is with us tonight. Texun Keat says, many Asians buy gold bars and silver bars and kept as jewelry and as precious items. Indeed, they do. It is ingrained in their society. Part of their culture. Willa 2365 says this. Thank you, Silver Boy Blues. I appreciate you too. Thank you for being here. I understand the value of platinum, but silver and gold are the most recognizable, much easier to convert and trade or sell. You're exactly right. They sure are. And no question, no argument with me about that. That's for sure. All right. Bill 457 plays with Legos. Nice. And gold and silver licks silver. That's cool. All right. And who else? Let's see. Let's march on here. We've got my kitten is a grandmaster. Costco is probably making tons of money selling gold and silver. I'm sure they're doing just fine. Yep. I'm sure they're doing just fine. All right. Nice. James Smith is here. Good to see you. Forbidden Planet is here. Cybercurrent Twitcher, gold and silver. And Jamie Fox. A lot of good folks here tonight. But you know what? I'm going to do something new right now. There's 108 people watching, but probably only about maybe 30 or 40 that are actually saying something in the chat. Pineal Colony, by the way, is here. Good to see you. It's a shiny rock, and I don't remember seeing Pineal Colony before, so good to see you, Pineal Colony. So if you are here watching this live stream, signed into a YouTube account, can you, number one, press that thumbs up button, and number two, say something in the chat so I know you're here so I can say hello to you. We always like to see some folks. I know some people just watch on the side, and then they're kind of shy, don't like to say anything, but just let's see who's new here, who maybe doesn't pop in. Here's Pound the Drums. He's saying hello. Thank you. Pound the Drums is here saying something. Thank you. Pound the Drums. Armistice Day is saying hello. Good to see you. All right. Yakety Yak says Cemetery Shop. There you go. All right. There's Chilil. I'm here. Thank you. All right. Nice. There's Brian O'Neill. It's here. Adam is here. And Jackknife, something in the chat. Thanks. All right, Jesus is King is here. Call me in the breeze. Call me the breeze is new. Thank you, Call me the breeze. Thank you. And I like your profile picture too. Very appropriate for what's going on in this country today, for sure. We are in distress. Thank you, Call me the breeze. Appreciate it. Jamon Lee, something in the chat. I've got a love child. No, actually, Tony Erickson, I've got a love shack. And you know what's in the love shack? It's a huge shack. It's a big. I mean, this thing is massive. It's big enough to hold a B-52. In fact, it does have two B-52s. So it's my B-52s in this big, large hangar, and I have written on the side of it "Love Shack." Okay, that's my love shack. All right, very good. 66 Sam says, "Came for the platinum, stayed for the pizza." I love it. That's great, 66 Sam. And Darren M fiddles with his silver all the time. And look here, Paul Tissue has just gifted 1 Salivate Metal membership. Thank you, Paul Tissue. Very kind of you indeed. It's been light tonight, but coupled with JT's and yours, we're going to do 3 push-ups just to get the blood flowing. 3 push-ups are happening right now. Well, let's do it. All right. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now, for those of you new here, you may not realize this, but every time somebody sends a super chat, for every dollar sent, I do a push-up or some sort of exercise. Every dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family, I do 2. Why do I do more there at PayPal? Because PayPal does not take 30% of the fees like YouTube does, and there's no taxes taken out if it's done via friends and family there. So that altogether is about almost 50% or a little bit more when take that into account. So that's why that occurs. So very good. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. We got Dean R. Good info, Sal. Platinum may be a sleeper. It very well could be, but you know what, Dean R? If it's not a sleeper, I'm going to put a sleeper move on it. I'm going to do that to this maple leaf right now. I'm squeezing it, and it's go to sleepy, Platinum. I'm going to put the sleeper hold on it. That way it'll be a sleeper. Very good. All right. Thank you. Synth says, I don't trust this high price of silver. Just then manipulate it very, very soon. All right. All right. We'll see if it thinks it's going to come back down. Oh, thank you, Jamon Lees. Appreciate that. He's posted a link to the PayPal link. And yeah, if you do that, send it via PayPal, friends and family. Make sure to put your channel name in there or your YouTube account name so that I can properly thank you. It does. I do get notified immediately if those do come through. So very good. Thank you. Let's see here. And let's see. 2 Eagles. The industrial demand for platinum is declining as a major manufacturer used for mufflers or on non-electric vehicles. Based on this, I'm sticking to gold and silver as stacking. Yes. But some of these, there's some positive news for platinum, though, for other uses that are happening, for sure. And ICEs are not going away anytime soon, and hybrids are increasing. Sabinator is here. Welcome. Over a year. Thank you for your support. Channel member, thank you. And we've got the Bobby G here on this video about what silver did something strange yesterday, and it continued today in Grand Flare. Bobby says silver to hit $35 an ounce by the year's end. That's my prediction too. India is entering their wedding season. I thought they just got through with their wedding season. Gold is pushing to unobtainium status. This will be the switch in intention from gold to silver. I think that's only a matter of time. I think we are getting very close to that. We'll find out. All right, very good. Let's see here. As we slurp away at this coffee, it's especially delicious tonight. And it could just be because we've got good people here with us in this live stream. That may be it. All right. JAES1 and the silver pant buffalo round. It's been hit or miss for availability. Yeah, I've not seen that one. If I have, I don't remember what it looks like. Bill457 says platinum. Maybe that's why it's been going up because of Costco. I don't think they have that much effect. I think they just started carrying these. That news just went out, but I could be wrong. Thank you, Matthew. He slurps in my honor. Thank you. And oh, thank you, Canadian. Hey, appreciate that. I try to be slurping some coffee and trying to be honest. Norwegian Maid says physical assets like silver, gold, and platinum are getting to be more and more popular. Indeed, they are. It's nice hearing about this stuff. And even though the major media doesn't cover it as much as we think they should, they almost really can't ignore some of what's going on there. And Gold Bear Bunny chimes in on this video. He's our good friend from the Great White North. The Canadian Shopping Channel had just started selling gold and silver bullion. Wow, that's cool. That's TSC. Crazy. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Atomic Rooster says platinum's been available for a while now at Costco. I've never seen it. Never even heard about it until just recently. The article I quoted was like from a day ago, 2 days ago maybe. Rick J6 says, way to push the platinum sale. We are definitely in the minority. I love me some silver, but the platinum just hits differently, especially in jewelry. When I'm wearing my stack, the ladies are instantly hypnotized. It's like they just seen Channing Tatum naked walking down the street. All right, there we go. If we can only have our metals have that effect on the ladies, we know we're doing good. All right, let's see here. Okay. Let's get over here to this. Richard Barrera, on the video from this morning about Costco selling platinum, says this. Hey, Sal, yeah, it's me again, a secret viewer and listener. Well, thank you. There's somebody who's popping out of the shadows to say hello. I always appreciate that. I told you a few weeks ago, a hot tip from me, and that is to start investing in platinum. And believe me, I will start rising like hell in the next couple of years. Have a great day. Very well could. Although I thought by now it would have. But it has gone up from a couple of years ago. It was trading under 600 then. Long Live Coins is here. Welcome, Long Live Coins. Good to see you, my friend. User Canadian says, silver almost hit $45 per ounce Canadian today. Wow. That's something else. Man. And we've got this from Happy Camper, chimes in here. What does Happy Camper have to say about the Costco video? He says, I would like to buy platinum, but no one is making jewelry at these hard times. It's going to be bullion, so I would like to know where its price sits so that I hope it stays around this ratio, cheaper than gold but rare. Making a board with some as gold gets to unobtainium level. I think probably more people may end up doing that too. Branch out a little bit, and you can find some in bullion form. It's still pretty available, but yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah, let's see. Scott Pixler. Scott Pixler's, and no scammers have called me yet. They were supposed to call me at 6:15 and 6:20, and they didn't do it, those sons of biscuits. I'm teed off, man. They didn't actually promise. Said, well, I'll see what I can do. So I couldn't get them to commit to it. Gold Chick is here. Welcome, Gold Chick. Good to see you. The lovely Gold Chick is here in the house with us tonight. And Scott Pixler says, I just started purchasing gold and silver at Costco since the first part of September 2024. I purchased 200 ounces of Silver Eagles, 1 ounce Gold Eagle, and 1 ounce Gold Buffalo. They came available on the Costco website, and depending on how many they have, they might last as long as 8 hours to a day and a half. I've been very pleased with my purchases. Awesome. Well, congratulations, Scott. You've done very, very well. I've not been so lucky. But yes, indeed. Deja Vu is here. Too afraid to wear gold these days. Yeah, I can understand that. Yes, indeed. Ah, yeah, let's see. And No IQ. I love No IQ. It says, I agree, Mr. Sal. Thank you, No IQ. Always good to see you, brother. Thomas Jefferson, 4358. By the way, I don't know if the 43 has any significance other than being random, but Thomas Jefferson was born in 1743. I saw this on Google, my phone, and it showed me they were available. By the time I got to my desktop 10 minutes later, they were sold out. Wow. They really need to up their capacity to meet demand because it frustrates a lot of customers. Hope they add palladium and rhodium too. It would be something else if they were to add palladium, rhodium especially. Can you imagine? Oh man, let's see here. Let's get over here to this one from Silver Surfer Chick. Silver Surfer Chick, hope you will join us tonight on this live stream. I always appreciate you popping in. She's been a newer viewer. Lovely Silver Surfer Chick. Morning, Sal. Thanks for the info. Silver this morning teasing $33. Indeed it was. It sure was. Boy, it was the big tease for sure. Michael K is here. Good to see Michael K. And THS is here too. Good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys. Ah, here comes a scammer. A little late, but we'll take it. Hello?
Hi, Richard. This is Chris calling from Synergy Finance.
Hi, Chris. How are you doing? Yes, thank you. A little late calling me back, but that's all right. I won't hold it against you. I won't keep bringing it up that you called me late. It's all right.
All right, great. So yeah, I was a bit confused because I didn't actually have the chance to introduce myself on that time, and you told me to call.
Yeah.
Are you interested?
Yeah, I was saying to call around 6:15 or 6:20. Right. But but then you called later, much later. But that's okay. It's all right. It's all good. It's water under the bridge, but that's probably not a good analogy to use, especially if you're from the Carolinas or anything. So, anyways, so what were you gonna ask me now? Go ahead and ask me again.
So what's trying to check
can you speak up? Can you speak up like a lot? Can you talk really loud for me?
Is it better?
Yeah, that's a little better. Go ahead. Yeah.
Great. Just wanted to check. Are you in the market for any business financing right now?
I am. I'm exactly right in the center of the market for business. I need some business funding. Yes.
Gotcha. Right. Well, basically what happened is I was just going through my previous files, right, and saw your number. Looks like you spoke with one of my underwriters first of this year for a loan of $150,000 to $200,000.
Sounds about right. That's very good note taking on your part. I like that. You've got a good memory. You've taken good notes, and you're willing to gaslight me with a conversation that never happened. I'm going to go ahead and agree to it that it happened and occurred. Right. Go ahead.
What do you mean gaslighting?
Well, what it means. See what gaslighting is.
That's the term my wife means. That's the term my wife uses.
Well, here's what happens.
Weird coming from you.
Right. Yeah. No, I understand. See what happens is I eat a lot of beans for lunch. Okay. And so by supper time, this is the time, especially when I eat beans for lunch. If anybody has a lighter around, and I extract some flatulence, and then it causes it's a fire. And it lights up the whole room. And that's the kind of gaslighting I'm talking about. And I'm just saying that's basically what I was saying, is that I ate beans for lunch. Today was my bean lunch day. So there's probably going to be a fair amount of gaslighting going on here. Okay.
Gotcha. Are you always like this, or you're just
No, just on Fridays. I only eat beans on Fridays. So that's when the flatulence tends to occur. That they're what's known as SBDs. Are you familiar with that term?
No, what's that?
Okay. For those of you who are real into, SBD is what's known as an acronym. Those are 3 letters in the alphabet that mean something. It means silent but deadly. In other words, you won't hear it, but you will more than likely smell it. And what they say is those who smelt it, they're the ones who dealt it. Okay? So if you start smelling something over these, and we have smell-o-vision happening here now. So if you begin to smell something, I'm going to blame it on you, even though I'm the one that ate beans for lunch today, okay?
Got it. I wonder how you get this much time to think about these, since you're a busy business owner.
Right, exactly. Well, I have to think about these things because whenever it involves your bodily functions, I spend a great deal of time, contemplating about these things. And it leads me to needing money for a business venture. And this new business venture, it's still under the same company. Don't worry. We're going to use all of the stuff. I can give you all the bank statements from the past 3 years or what have you, or 3 months. And And we're going to use this to create a new aerosol product that instantly will cure any kind of odorous material in the air with silver. We're going to put silver, and silver is an antimicrobial. And usually what comes out of that region of your body whenever there's a flatulent is an aerosol product that is biological in nature, that is yucky, okay? In other words, it's not a pleasant smell. And so we will use silver amongst other things to make this thing go away, make the smell go away very, very quickly, very quickly. So quickly that if you can actually tie this thing in your undergarment, and so that it is cued and timed using machine learning and artificial intelligence, that it senses when the sphincter starts to move, whenever there's a buildup of gaseous material down in the lower rectal and anal region, right before it goes, it sends out a little pft, 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 like that, okay? So it's a pft, and it's a very, very, very small. We've actually tested the decibels, and it's a very small decibel. That was an exaggerated amplification of the sound, because just to give you an example of what it is, okay? So this thing is going to help. So we need funding for that. We need funding. We got the funding for the strap. We've got the funding for the aerosol. We just need funding for the silver, okay? And silver did touch $33 today, so we want to try to find a dip. So we're going to need it pretty soon. Can you help me with it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
How much?
$150,000 worth of silver bullion. Not the kind you put in your chicken soup. I'm talking bullion, like contract-sized bars, 1,000-ounce bars from the LBMA. Can you score me a couple of those, and I think we'll probably be good to go.
No, I can't score silver for you.
Why?
Silver.
Why?
I can't get you. I can get you loan. The loan guy.
I know, but let's cut to the chase, okay? I'm not saying to cut any cheese, okay? I'm saying cut to the chase. Where I want you to chase me down from the LBMA, a couple of contracts of silver. That's about 15,000 ounces, and 15 contract-sized bars.
No, I can't do that.
You can't do that? Why not?
No, I'm not interested in that deal.
Why?
No, I'm not a silver guy.
You're not a silver guy?
Surfer. No, I'm not a silver guy.
Did you say silver surfer for a minute there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I thought that's what I heard you say. You don't have to surf it. Just fly.
That's what I say.
Huh?
That's what I say, yeah.
Okay. Very good. Nice. Nice. Well, so what do you want me to do about that then? How am I going to get this silver?
I mean, that's your problem, right? Sounds like a you problem.
But I don't know how to navigate the COMEX, the LBMA, and the Community Futures Traders Exchange, or CTFC. I don't know how to navigate the CTFC and the Security and Exchange Commission.
Again, it sounds like a you problem.
But I want you to sympathize with me about this problem. I want you to help hold my hand. Because you're the lone guy. You're the guy who can help me. You're supposed to be my support. You're supposed to be my rock here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can help you with money, but I am gay. I'm not gay.
You're gay? I don't that's fine. I have no problem working with the homosexuals. I have no problem.
I am not gay.
You just said you were gay. You told me you were gay. That's okay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, I am not.
Does your wife know about this?
Hold your hand.
Yeah, you can hold my hand. It's okay.
My wife, no, I can't. I don't want to.
Will you I hope your wife won't gaslight me.
She would if she
We don't want that. We wouldn't want that. We don't want to make her angry. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's think about this. Can you do me a solid? Can you do some research for me about how I can get some contract-sized bars directly from the LBMA and COMEX? You can still loan me the money, but I just want to make it easy. You know what I mean? I want to find the best way, the most efficient way to get those contract-sized bars, okay? And then we'll do business.
How much are you going to pay me hourly?
I'll give you an hourly rate of about $35 an hour. We'll take it out of the loan.
Not interested.
How much do you want? How much do you want per hour? I can negotiate.
500.
500 an hour?
Yeah. You're talking about silver. You don't know? I mean, that's silver. That's important.
That's
what do
right.
You want? Your business or money?
I want my business money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so for that, you have to give me money.
I'm coming out.
So I can research on the
It's
silver.
where the rapists go. I'm coming out. You ever heard that song?
No.
It's by Diana Ross. I sung it exactly like she would sing it. Why don't you go? Can you pull up the YouTube right now? Can you go to the YouTube and type in Diana Ross, I'm coming out? But don't play it because I don't want to because I sang it exactly in key. I don't want you to hear exactly how off she was. You know, but anyways, all right. Well, let's do this. Let's
you matched the note. Yeah, exactly. I played it.
You've heard the song?
You say not to do. I did.
Oh, you did it. All right, there we go. Reverse psychology. I love it. So, in other words, I don't want you to get me any silver from the LBMA and COMEX. Scrap that idea. Don't even think about getting him any silver from the LBMA and COMEX, okay? And let's talk about this. Let's talk about this next week here on Tuesday at 6:20 p.m. And the first thing I want you to tell me is how freaky your wife got with you over the weekend so that I know you're not a homosexual, okay?
No, I'm not gonna talk about that.
Okay, all right. But
I can talk about like how my side chick got freaky. I can talk about that, but not about my wife.
How much what?
I can talk about my side chicks. That's not my wife.
Oh, your side chicks. Okay, very good. All right, sounds good. All right. Well, let me know how freaky they are then, and we'll go through it. So we will. No. They're not freaky. You're getting me wrong. My wife is only freaky. Oh, your wife is freaky. Okay, the other ones are just boring. The side chicks are boring. I see. Okay, all right. That makes sense. All right, very good. All right, sounds good. All right, well, thank you. Well, let's talk Tuesday, next Tuesday at 6:15 p.m. and we will reconvene and find out how far we've gone, what your hourly rate will be, how much silver is going to be at the time, how much more I'm going to need to pay you an hourly rate to confiscate it or obfuscate with it or promulgate with it.
You're gonna go right now and not talk to me anymore?
No, you're gonna call me back. You'll call me back Tuesday. Okay?
You're not gonna talk to me today anymore?
I can't. I've got to head out.
That's sad.
No, don't be sad. Don't be sad. Just call me back Tuesday. We'll reconvene. It'll be almost like we'll pick up where we left off, all right?
You sure?
Yep, I'm sure. Call me back then. Thank you, sir. 100% I'll be here Tuesday, 6:15, waiting for your call.
I'll be 20 minutes late.
Don't be 20 minutes late again. Call me right at 6:15, okay? All right. Sounds good. Thank you. Okay. Take care. Talk to you Tuesday.
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yes, Steve. Bye-bye.
All right. You got to know when to fold them, right? Know when to hold them. He already misses me. It's saying in the membrane. All right. Where were we? Let's get over here to Ed B 3877. Says the following: I considered buying some platinum, but had to ask myself, just what will platinum do for me that gold will not? As I thought about that, I could not come up with anything that would argue in favor of platinum, so gold it is. There was a time years ago when the price of platinum were to dip below that of gold, I'd be screaming buy, but those days seem to be gone over now, and platinum has fallen to less than half the price of gold with no sign of recovery in platinum's former glory. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but I don't have a good reason for thinking that it will, so I'm not stacking any of it. And I can understand a lot of people feel the same way you do. I like the metal. I think that it has potential. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I would say something that's why I refer to it as a fringe precious metal. So anyways, we'll see here. There's 79. We were wondering where you were. We haven't seen you in a hot minute. We've not seen you in a cold minute. We've not seen you in a sort of middle temperature minute either. But there's 79. Did 79 miss me at all? I don't know. Maybe somebody will tell me other than her. Let's see. Richard Metcalf says, I wonder how long it's going to take for them to accept the metals they will sell for goods. Maybe they're setting up their own monetary system for customers based on PMs. You never know. Crazier things have happened. That is a wild one. Can you imagine if that was the case? Interesting theory, philosophy. Sal in the water under the bridge. Carolina comment made me almost spit out my food. Thank you, James Sky. Gotta have a little fun. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Yes, 79 actually missed me. I can't believe it. Where have you been? Half my life. All right, there we go. All right, nice. Very good. Let's see here. Dennis Niemeyer. Cash is good to have. Some on hand. Good information here. Thank you. Thank you. USA. USA. That's right, brother. This has a voodoo doll that looks like me that she pokes needles into. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's not the kind of poking I had intended for any kind of gathering or meeting with 79, but I digress. Let's see here. 61 Wayne. Here we are, October 4th, 2024, a year after this video. Whoa. There we go. Let's see. Urgent. The doom loop will make silver and gold explode. Gold is almost $2,700. Devastating Hurricane Helene just happened. FEMA say they will cut funds to help Americans. Say they're out of funds to help Americans. I can't afford rent. Going to Philippines to visit with son and Filipino wife. Considering for retirement. Everything is high. Crime is awful and illegal migrants everywhere. Well, 61 Wayne, when you put it like that, well, you put it as a matter of fact, it is bad. We didn't see a commercial real estate doom loop actually happen yet, but other things have caused things to go crazy. Thank you for watching, 61 Wayne. All right, let's see here. Gen X says, saw gold in Costco the other day, decided to check the price, and Costco was $50 over the current price. Wow, okay. Yes, indeed. Yep, you're going to pay a little bit of a premium there, too. Peter Bunker, 86.50. I got 1 ounce platinum bar, 1600 Australian yesterday. It was a pamp. My biggest fear for a weak U.S. dollar. Yes, indeed. Yep, we don't want this crazy, but the dollar strengthening today, believe it or not. Silver to $35. I believe that will happen, too. We'll see. The Sporting Center says, I have seen Walmart charging taxes on gold and silver in states without sales tax. Be careful. Yes, indeed, you're right. Be very careful when you do that for sure. Good advice. All right. Count Derpola's got hush money, worthy info. Well, I tell you what, this dollar right here that I've got in my hand, it's not said a word since I've gotten it. It's been very, very quiet. It's my hush money. It's all this cash here. This dollar bill right here. It's hushy money. And I won't say a word. Silver Bar Stacker, hope you had a great weekend. Thank you, brother. We love Silver Bar Stacker. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. All right, let's see. We've got Silver Dad knows. Silver is on the verge of skyrocketing as demand surges and supply tightens, making it a once-in-a-life opportunity for those stacking now. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't think it's going to skyrocket. I think what we're seeing now is kind of a slow, steady increase. We do have moves where it does skyrocket in one day. 4 or 5% in one day is a skyrocketing of the silver's price. But usually there's consolidation period after that. But it is moving up. And we'll see. We'll see what happens with silver. Anything is possible. But it's I would be shocked if we saw it go crazy. In fact, it's all-time high. We're very far short from it. Very short. There you go. Mark Razor's got the serial number mesmerized. Thank you, brother. Silver Canadian says, I love your channel. He says, I look forward to hearing your voice and rock music. Thank you, my friend. I woke up this morning. I could feel it in the air that silver price went up overnight, and it did. Almost like $45 Canadian. Yes. Crazy what happened with silver, for sure. It went nuts. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Steve C is with us tonight as well. And Love Button is here. Good to see Love Button. All right. Where Love Button is, Gen Italia will follow. And the third part of the trinity of that, I forget the name of the third wheel there. But Michael K, it is 2 minutes before the close. 32.25 will be the ask close. Let's see, 32.25. I think it's 32.17. Nope, 32.26. 1 cent above that. Way to go. That's right. And let's see. Yeah. Kelly Shanker is here as well. Good to see you. And let's see. Squirrel Silver, welcome. Good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys being here as we peruse right through. Gotta go. Watch the oil field. I'm off. See you here Sunday night. Thank you, Silver Drill Pickle. Have a good night. Appreciate you, my friend. And Bullion Addict. This is getting more interesting. What Costco is doing the PM marketing. It is fascinating. Kind of out of left field making news like that. All right. And we've got this from Silver Surfer Chick. Silver flirting with 33 this morning. Yes. A little good news. Love the wolf and the coin. Thank you, Silver Surfer Chick. Thank you so much. And Daryl Ruffley. In cursed Ukraine, soldiers have been surrendering. Interesting. Okay. Ukraine soldiers have been surrendering in Kursk. Says Michael K. Very nice collector pieces. Not for me. Thank you, Michael. No worries. Yep, I understand that. They're not for everybody. Different look, different style. I can certainly understand that. And Lewis Boyd says many U.S. companies are having layoffs. Bogus U.S. employment numbers. Another major correction in the future. Yep, exactly. And I pretty much said that in the video too. The Cook the Books Club is in effect with BLS. As I have mentioned, that the L is surrounded by 2 letters, which spell Bravo Sierra. That means, you know what BS is, right? Ganapati says, it hit 33.23 today, I noticed. Well, it didn't hit 33.23 today, unless you were looking on a bullion dealer website. That is the last place you should look to get your bullion prices. Kitco is the most popular, the most respected, even though they are a dealer too. They use TradingView, which has a variety of different sources, and the average is there, it got up to 33.01. It did not get to 33.23. All right, have a good night, Jesus is King. Astral Club, perfect day for silver to take a hit, but it increased. This is what happens when silver begins to run. Man, if we see another day like we saw in the last 2 days, that'll be even closer to that happening. But we have been disappointed in the past with these kind of movements with silver. And I don't want to discount that could be a possibility this time too. HVAC Residential Basics is here. Good to see you. All right. And thank you. Got to take care of some business. Thank you, Wasilla Stacker. Appreciate you. I'm glad you were here tonight too. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Oh yeah, let's see here. Mr. Mystery Guest says, beautiful coin, Sal. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And Cemetery Shop says, little spike showing up next week's low of 33. After that, 35 by the end of the year. Shades of 28. That's right. Yep, I think it will get there too. Daniel 51404 says, buy silver and don't look back. Yes, I know. I hear you. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Canadian A. I'm glad you're here and I appreciate that so much. All right. Yeah, there's a reason why. I've done some videos talking about where to look for actual spot prices. There's a reason why it's very important, and I may do a video solely on that topic, why that is. Zephiel chimes in on the market report video for today, what silver did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the black silver finish is generally a rhodium coating. Not always. I suspect it may be rhenium. I mean, not rhenium, but ruthenium, because that's the finish that's on the other ones. But rhodium is used as well, for sure, and it tends to be darker. Very good. All right, thank you, Matthew. He's commenting on there, on the verbally on a live stream this very moment. And let's see here. We have JM Unleashed on this report here. Says the following. Let me get over here to where I can make this efficient and effective. Man, things that are happening here. Joey Libs is here. Welcome, Joey Libs. Good to see you. Let's see here. All right. It says, oh yeah, she's getting volatile. Sure is, yes. Germanium Mint never disappoints, even though I'm not really a fan of darkened or antique silver. Funny, every time I hear the word Ragnarok, I can't help but think of Fraggle Rock. Yeah, it does kind of has that look. And I hear you. I know what you mean about the colored and the antique silver. They did a very good job with it, but I certainly understand. I do like to see some of the silver, and I don't like. There's some of it that I'm not a fan of either. But yep, I certainly get that. Fred Farkle, please don't blow a gasket. I'm worried about your health. Don't worry not. I will not. I will be very careful. Try not to do that. Yes, indeed, as we march on through here. See what people are saying. We've got Ronald Warman says, thanks for covering this about the situation. I think it was the only channel to cover what happened with Bank of America. People just don't get it in the precious metals community, that is. They don't understand that the Fed and the banking system is a legalized Ponzi scheme. Stack whatever metals you can in any cash if you can find any. Indeed, that's right. Very good. All right. Let's see here. We have finished our coffee. I'll put a little chaser in here. Not much, but we'll get some of it. And Costa Manos, thanks for the update on the BOA issue. This could be a practice run, he says. Time will tell. In the meantime, I've been monitoring my BOA credit card account. Still not zero. Thank goodness. All right, very good. No fortune cookie tonight, Ibji. Maybe next Friday. And we'll see here. All right, let's see here. And let's get into, may just do a few more here. Whoa, Mark Razor. Thank you, brother. Very kind. Second super chat of the night. Thank you. It's been light tonight, so thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. If one is elected but not sworn in and a mishap occurs, who becomes president? I thought of that. I do not know the answer. I wonder if it will be the running mate, maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. I really don't know either. I really don't know. That's a good question. Michael K., let's hope this is a sign to correct the bad love silver's been getting since forever. I know. It would be nice to see it run and narrow that ratio even more. And the job numbers will 100% be fudged in the AM to fit the Fed's narrative. Yes, indeed. And we saw that, and you exactly corrected it. CCT got silver this week. If not seen covered in a single video, I will cover it over the weekend. Nice. Awesome. And let's see here. The Michael Guadagno says this: silver can definitely be frustrating at times. It definitely pulls through in the end. Keep stacking. Yes. Excellent advice for sure. Very good. Nice. All right. Well, folks, sadly, we have come to the end of this broadcast. I'm going to head out a little bit early tonight, but you guys are amazing. I appreciate you being here. We're going to be back here on Sunday night. I hope every single one of you that's here now will be back here on Sunday night. Should be interesting. It always is on Market Watch night. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care. See ya.